Hello, listeners. I hope all of you are fine. Okay, today we are going to start new topic, new chapter, that is your real number. If you like my previous video, please comment it, share it, and subscribe my channel Noble Education. Today we are going to discuss about real numbers. What is real number? Real number is nothing but combination of rational number and irrational number. How you will represent real number on your number line? Suppose this is your number line 0, 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, -3. Okay. Real number means real values you are going to take. You can take 0.5, okay, 1.5. Here you can take 2.1. This is the real values you can see in your real life application. Okay. As all of you know, what is whole number? Whole number is represented by W and it start with 0, 1, 2 and so on. And what is natural number? Natural number is represented by capital N and it is represented by 1, 2, 3, so on. Okay. What is irrational number? Okay. What is irrational number? Just take an example. Irrational number we are taking not in a P by Q form. Okay, P by Q form. Suppose irrational number is root 3. Root 3 value is 1.732. If you are taking irrational number in P by Q form, suppose 1.732. Okay, remove the digits. How many zeros you will get? Okay, 1.732 dot dot means some values are there. How many zeros you will take? You will take infinite. So, it is called as irrational number. Irrational number is not in a P by Q form. What is your rational number? Rational number must be in your P by Q form. P by Q form. Just take an example 1, 2, 3. You can take 1 by 1 as 1, 2 by 1 as 2 and 3 by 1 as 3. Okay, our first exercise of real number and the topic of that exercise is Euclid division lemma or algorithm. What is Euclid division lemma or algorithm? This algorithm is used for finding highest common factor. It is useful for calculating highest common factor of very large numbers and it is stated for all positive integer. It is stated for all positive integer. Okay, take an example. You are taking 45. Okay, you are taking 45 and you are dividing 45 by 6. 6 sevens are 42. 6 sevens are 42. You will get as 3. You will get as 3 as highest common factor. You are finding highest common factor. And what is 6? 6 is nothing but divisor. Okay. What is your 45? Dividend. Dividend. What is this? Quotient. And this is called as remainder. This is called as remainder. Okay. In a division, you are having 4 parts. Divisor, dividend, quotient and remainder. What is Euclid division method? Means if A, B are two positive integer, then they must satisfy the certain condition. What condition it must satisfy? It must be 0 less than remainder and less than B. And Euclid division lemma must be in the form of A equal to B Q plus R. R is remainder, Q is quotient. Or you can write how you will calculate Euclid division means dividend equal to divisor into quotient quotient plus remainder. This is the formula you will apply for finding HCF using Euclid division Lambda algorithm. Means it must be in the form of A equal to B Q plus R. What is A? A is dividend, B is divisor. Just take an example. You are dividing your A with B. So if you are dividing A by B, you will get quotient and you will get remainder. What is your B? B is nothing but your divisor. B is nothing but your divisor. Okay. A is nothing but your dividend. Okay. Dividend. Q is your quotient and remainder. Means Euclid division algorithm must be in the form of A equal to B Q plus R. And this technique is useful for finding highest common factor. What is highest common factor? You have studied in your previous class. What is factor means? You are finding factorization. Any number to be written in factor form is called as factorization. Let's find out some higher common factor by using your Euclid division Lambda algorithm. What is Euclid division algorithm or division lemma method? Means if A comma B are two positive integer, then they must satisfy the condition where 0 is less than or equal to R remainder must be less than either B. What is your A? A is nothing but dividend, B is nothing but your divisor. Just note it down, the definition of your Euclid division algorithm. Our next problem is we have to find highest common factor using Euclid algorithm or Euclid lemma method. Okay, you have to find out the highest common factor until you will get the remainder as 0. What we say that Euclid algorithm must be in the form of A equal to B Q plus R. Okay, it must be in this form of A equal to B Q plus R. Okay, just find out the smallest value will be taken here and highest value will be divided by your smallest value. Just take 273 is 810, you will get it. And what the remainder you will get as 90. What I said that you have to find out the highest common factor, means you have to divide that number until you will get the remainder as 0. And you have to write this in this form of A equal to BQ plus R. What is your A? Dividend. Okay, dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, if you don't remember A equal to BQ plus R, what it is called as? What is your A? A is your dividend 900 equal to what is your divisor? 270 into what is your quotient? 3 plus 90. If you evaluate this expression, you will get the answer as 900. Okay, what I said that whenever you are finding highest common factor using Euclid algorithm, you have to divide until you will get the remainder as 0. Okay, take 90, take this value as your dividend. Okay, and remainder become your divisor. Okay, 9 3s are 93s are. Okay, 93s are 270. You will get the remainder as 0. When you will get the remainder as 0, you have to stop calculating. Okay, let's form this division in this form of expression. Okay, now what is your dividend? Now your dividend is 270 equal to What is your divisor? What is your B? 90. What is your question? 3 plus 0. When you are calculating, you will get as answer as 270. Answer as 270. So highest common factor of 900 and 270 is